Okay, so I am using Libby's over at Meister Tarot's. I'm using her Oracle deck. I think she calls it the Intuitive Oracle. Anyway, it's available on Etsy. And I will do my best to remember to put in a link as to how to find it. You spell her channel name and her deck. It's Maightstir. Meister Tarot, one of her guides. Okay, so let me settle in. There are 89 cards in this deck, and that's the reason I wanted to use this deck, to get a full picture of how is Trump's arraignment going to go tomorrow in Miami, Florida. So that'll be June 13th. Yeah, today's the 12th. June 13th, the day before his birthday. Oh, maybe that'll be for him. I don't know. Let's see. I'm not going to wish anything ill on anyone, but I'm trying to make my way through the live stream questions for the last couple of Saturdays that, even in an hour and 15, even an hour, almost an hour and a half, we can't seem to, I can't get all the questions done. So anyway, Nancy, I think it's Nancy D, wanted to know, will there be any violence? But I'm going to open it up to, because these cards are so specific, and we're going to get a story, and I'm going to use my cartomancy skills to, I'm going to do 21 cards, and let's see, how's it going to go down tomorrow? I guess he's going to have, I think I saw in the news that he'll have, or no, I know I saw in the news, he'll have one Secret Service agent with him. He'll be, of course, photographed, fingerprinted. I don't know if they'll be taking DNA. I'm sure Walter Reed already has all of that, so it's probably not necessary. But anyway, how's this going to go down? Will there be safety? What's going on? Okay, how's it going to go? Well, for sure, this is the first card. Something via. Okay, let me. Okay, right there. Okay. Oh, actually, I can tell I've got plenty of room. I don't need to. Okay, 5, 6, 7. Interesting. Okay. Okay, will there be safety? Will there be violence? Okay. I don't see, I mean, there are tons of cards in here that would show warring and major problems. What I do see here is, opening up the reading, excuse me, this is going to be a telling card to link up to the other ones, I can tell, but the fact that there's no growth there's no growth. Okay, so I think we're going to be okay as far as safety goes. Going with the corners, the 4 corners, I think they've been. Oh yeah. So basically, this column here, via the protection, the coming together of many people over time, the travel, Well, yeah, there's going to be a lot of out into the airspace, tons of gossiping and secrets. But we do have a breakdown here. What's the breakdown about? Well, there's a breakdown of happiness for some people, but there's this illumination of his destructiveness all over the world, and the safety. See, that's the most awful thing about the his stolen documents coming in, or the fact that he stole them, is that things are out there that have put our allies in jeopardy. Can you imagine being a confidential informant, or all of these people that I don't even know the names for, or to call, for their title? Imagine not having that freedom anymore. There's a breakdown of that freedom to protect all, and the secrets, right? That it's been unlocked. So that we're getting a bigger picture here of, what the real issue's about. But for tomorrow in his arraignment, we can expect that we're going to be needing to rebuild our relationships with our foreign allies. And for a while, there's a big fat, no to our relationship there. Man. Yeah, so when it comes to violence, there's a stop to the ruler. This would be Trump trying to, these two cards together feel very Trumpy to me, like him in his bloviating he's just a big old bag of hot air, trying to be the authoritarian ruler. And there's a stop coming in for him. The people, this angular, these three cards touching here, via the people, there's going to be a stop to him. I think this has to do with people voting for him. This being seen, this footage, and when it's all done, him going into the courthouse, him having the, being booked, that being out all over the airwaves is going to be seen, and that's the thing, that's the growth right there that he doesn't need. And it's going to continue to just drip, 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 and it'll be all over the airwaves, all over the news. People will just be talking. And like I said, it's going to be the key that unlocks the situation, but then the future need to rebuild. So he's just going to come in, he's going to go through the motions, and he's going to, I don't know if he'll get back on a plane and go to, I think I think this is more about other things. Maybe this is him in the future trying to get away. Maybe we're going to be talking about the fact that he may try to get away. But yeah, so on another level, though, as far as traveling going in, I think that he might be going back to another golf course or something. He's got that, he has that Doral golf course in Florida, I think. Or is that, no, wait, Bedminster's in New Jersey. He might, I just get the feeling he might be getting back on his plane afterwards and feeling very torn apart, blown up, and he's just going to be talking trash. And he wants his freedom, but maybe the key here is, maybe the key card is the solution would be, like, if I don't read the the names that Libby assigned these cards, and she really recommends to just kind of look at the images. I'm seeing I feel like they're going to take his passport with this. And if I look at this image, there's a ball and chain for his future travel. There's a ball and chain. Oh, yeah. So, but he could hitch a ride with the Saudis at some point once they come in on one of those leave or LIV, whatever, I don't know how to pronounce it, one of their tournaments. And now that the PGA and leave or whatever it's called is together on that, well, that's another whole story. Let that go. We need a squirrel card, Libby. I have my squirrel moments. Okay, so anyway, yeah. No growth for the dude. No growth for us in America as we are on the worldwide stage, not trustworthy anymore because we let this monster in. Thank you, GOP, for colluding with Russia. Yeah, our installed POTUS. So let's see, but I'm not seeing violence here, is the thing. I mean, that was the main question. Will we have violence? I see destruction here with Trump, destruction to his freedom, and how he's going to be upstaged is what I'm getting here on the world platform. He's going to be a big minus to our foreign allies. And, I mean, he probably, of course he sold some documents. Of course he did, a long time ago. And I just betcha anything. And it's probably come through in other readings and I'm just not remembering, but I would be willing to bet money that little old Jared made some cash off of that too. Because why did he get $2 billion from the Saudis? I don't believe it was just to create a hedge fund for them. Yeah. So, but anyway, another reason I don't think that there will be any violence to worry about. There might be some stupid stuff, but anyone who's gonna get on board with anything like that will be stopped, I think, unless, these cards do knight together. Maybe there's no stopping. Oh, I get it. There's no stopping him and his narcissism, his psychopathy. He's a born psychopath. There's no stopping him. He's not going to back down. He's going to look to the rest of the world to try and get him out of, these shackles, these problems. Yeah, but he's a big fat minus. And I'm not seeing anything else really. These cards are so simple to read. I absolutely love it. Just for shits and giggles, let's go from the other side. Okay. Idea, full. Oh, it's going to go slowly before it empties out. The past is going to bite him in the butt. And there he is, the very small, insignificant man. Well, I think that what we're going to see here is the light bulb is going to shine all the light as to how slowly he has emptied out, emptied the coffers of taxpayer dollars, and how much money has gone from taxpayers and other countries into his coffers. And he's the reason we need so many new laws. And I could just, I could say it over and over. I do. I keep saying it. We need those new laws. But he's going to turn out to be such an insignificant human being. He's totally empty. He's been empty. The only thing he's been good at is filling the courts with awful judges, and then filling, just litigating, constantly litigating. The guy's like a serial litigator. Man. Okay, well, I think that's it for now. But I so love all your comments. I agree with all of you guys so much with the great comments around just the damage that he's done, but then also the gift to show us all the holes in our judicial system, and mostly SCOTUS. I call him Scrotus now, except for I love Sonia Sotomayor and Elena Kagan and Kataji Brown Jackson. But if they don't get off, if the rest of them don't get off this holding on to this originalist conception of ruling, taking us back to the late 1700s, that's just, I mean, we really need to get on board with the times, get into the future. Yeah. Okay, now, these cards are so intuitive and so symbolic that anyone could read them. So, any comments you have, any things that I missed, feel free to let us all know. Okay, thanks you guys. Big hugs and take good care. Bye.